When do you get access to pickaxe? You should get the quest in Act 6. Okay, how to start Act 6. War of the River Kings. How many days, months is each act, or is there a trigger? Ancient Curse is the trigger. Okay. Alright, so... The Ancient Curse that said it's going to hit me again in 47 days. Ancient Curse Part 5. Next development in 47 days. Alright. Okay, so I guess the next thing that I can do right now, before Jubilos dies from bleaching, is look around for those books he wants. He said someone nearby has to have them, which is quite the claim, but easy to check. Do I just, like, B&E into people's houses? Prodigal Sons. Info. I don't know who wrote those. Yoink. You're just minding your business. The king walks in, takes your turnips, and leaves. My cabbages. It's like, can you even say anything at that point? Found a ruby. You're just doing quests and micromanaging till the time comes to pass. Yeah, kinda. I mean, I'd like to see the, you know, the companion quest stuff too. It's like, I could just ignore this and fail it, but so far I've been doing all the companion quests. I'm in the sewer. Rags and pieces of furniture destroyed by time and damp. The doorway is filled in with earth and stone, doesn't lead anywhere anymore. The water receded only recently, and yet the papers on the table are untouched. It seems they're protected by magic. Diary of Farneras the Pensive? Is this what he wants? Message from the laboratory of Farneras? Magical prison. The key to the magical prison. What? The layout of the walls and the room structure suggests that once it was part of a larger building which didn't survive the test of time. The remains of the well's water. When the well was still full, water dripped down into this room from the vaulted ceiling above. Okay. I've apparently got some kind of... Wait, why did Knock Knock come with me? It didn't let me choose who was going to come with me. It was just like, you get Knock Knock. The water's gone, completely gone. Do I really have to go to the neighbor's well now? Nothing in here. Locked. I can't break into their treasure chest. Why Twitch, or should I yell at stream elements? Oh. I don't know why it's doing that. Nothing there. Well, I am not seeing the book. I am not seeing the book. I could Google where it is, but I don't want to find it bad enough to do that. Alright, so we need 47 days to pass. Alright, that's done. Can't do that currently. Why? Because all of them are busy. Alright, she's done with that. Hey, she actually succeeded. Nice. Can she do this? Yes. Alright, chat, we're blasting. We're just in the throne room, just eyes glazed over, time's zooming past right now. Nice, he succeeded at whatever that was. Don't know if I should do any of that. Address the kingdom. The riots spreading across the kingdom must be addressed at once. One of the advisors can speak to the enraged people. Disaster. The crowd booed the king's ambassador. The guards struggled to keep back the crowd who are fed up with the ruler's excess. What are you talking about? The law of the pike. Hell Knights from Fort Inevitable, which is ruled by the Order of the Pike, are invading the region to bring it to heel. They're conducting judgments and executing people. Success chance 0%. Awesome. 2 weeks until the Ancient Hilltop thing. What do I need to do to fix the riots? -3 to all checks. Hmm. $400. Oh my god. People of the kingdom run happy and wish for their pleas to be heard. The treasurer could distract the citizens by throwing a glorious festival with entertainment and a feast for everyone. 400 bill points. So expensive. Quick, you know what? I'm gonna make a manual save. So, back when I played this game, 5 years ago, there was one time I got into a situation where I didn't know it, but it was like, I had missions where it was like, this will save your barony, requires 5 days to complete, but the barony was going to fail and me lose the game in 4 days. I didn't know that, and I played for like another 3 hours in the troll dungeon, and I was past a point of no return. And I don't know if I'm hitting something like that again. So I'm gonna make a manual save. That would really suck to lose because of this. Treasurer requests your attention. Urgent. Go to the throne room. Look, I looked for your books, dude. I couldn't find them. Your Highness, an ambassador of the trade union and Dagger Mark has arrived at your court. The union is asking for permission to trade in our domain. They're willing to pay a generous fee. It's worth considering who we're dealing with. In Dagger Mark, your power and privilege depend directly upon the weight of your coin purse. Whereas leaders of other countries often surreptitiously act as profiteers and bandits, it's through profiteering and banditry that rulers in Dagger Mark rise to power, and to be clear, the city is thriving. I often hear praise of the intelligence and business acumen of Dagger Mark citizens, but never any praise of their honesty or ethical perspective. It's up to you if you decide who you make deals with, but I don't mind playing this little business game we've been offered. Pass. You must remain sober and never play with someone more skilled in shuffling the deck. You don't want to be taken by a card sharp, right? Plus community and loyalty. That's cool. Okay. Celebrity. 0% success chance. Doppelganger on the throne. 0% success chance. What's going on? Population census. Commercial advantage. 25%. An unusual visitor has arrived. A golem. That is a tall boy. Wait, is that dragon? Adamantine Golem. A strange golem enters the throne room, seriously hurt, barely moving its legs and swaying as if it's drunk. Help us. Help. Help. That might be harem, actually. A frowning harem quickly responds. How do you like that? Again, someone needs our help, and again, it has to do with golems. Does any of this seem familiar, Mukluk? Those simpletons from the Skajegi clan must have dug up something else and got themselves into trouble again. The priest's remarks are punctuated by a terrible clanging sound as the golem collapses on the floor in pieces. And I warned them they were wooing death. I warned them. Let's return to that little fortress they couldn't get inside and see what happened to them this time. Alright, we'll go check on them. Don't go without me, alright? I want to see with my own eyes what catastrophe they brought this time, all the while praying to Torag. He really hates Torag. Okay. I feel like the rest of the game is just going to be... it's basically just going to be, us, like, our barony just in a constant state of rioting. Wait, I'm sorry, where's Knock? No, Knock's already there. I'm blind. Okay. Who should be in the party that's not? Valerie. Okay. I feel like the rest of the game is going to be us just paying for these lavish festivals to keep the citizens from rioting, just for the end of time. Alright, what's going on with him? He has to level up. Do that and that. And, does he already have selective channeling? Yes. Alright, just get extra channels then. Alright, does he need to load up his spellbook? Yes. Disintegrate. Where's Breath of Life? There it is. Okay, we do have that loaded. Alright. Alright, I know it was over here. Lost Dwarven Fortress, right there. To get from riots back to trouble status, you also want to complete those quite expensive trade agreements that take up a lot of time. Oh, awesome. Hang on, let me take a look at this real quick. Population census. Hang on. Let's get that. And I might need to buy more BP. I have 800,000 gold. There we go. Okay. Continue. Is this game hard to play if you don't know how to make D&D characters? It's got pretty good tooltips. If you don't mind taking your time and reading through them, I think you'll be alright. But you do need to be patient and not mind the reading. Alright, quick save. Another golem.
Come here, Bax.
No, I didn't mean to hit it. I hit it. It says get out, all of you get out. Who said you could come here? Okay, whoops. Alright, Valerie should be in front, not them. Hope I didn't just, like, kill some random dwarf that got turned into a golem. Jarmel down there, please help him. Look within.
And then our leader charged forwards. Hey, wait for me.
Repent.
Knock knock, and Jubilaw's killing these things pretty fast. What would be the most fitting if I want to make a warrior character? There's probably like 40 different options. I mean, warrior alone is going to have like 10 different subclasses. Okay, bunch of golems. Beyond the open gate, you find a strange room that looks more like a workshop than the entrance to a fortress. Across the room by the far wall, there's a metal throne. In front of it is Jarmog Skajegi, who you know well. In one hand, he holds a steel scepter, and in the other, a sacred symbol of Tolrag. Inset with a shimmering jewel, which you recognize as the heart of the adamantine golem. The paladin is pale, and he barely opens his mouth. You're here. Help me overcome these golems. I took the scepter from the empty throne over there, but it seems my command over the golems is lacking. If I lose control over the golems, we'll all die. Harem shrugs. I told you it would end like this, but you were dying for a legacy, and what is that legacy worth? An army of golems? Was it worth it to come all this way to meet your death? Wouldn't it have been easier to choke to death in your mountains at home? One of the golems turns its metal face to you and speaks in harmony. You all deserve to die, thieves and imposters. By what right do you come to this fortress? Lawful neutral. This is the Skajegi clan. They are the rightful heirs of the builders of this fortress. They are not Skajegi. They are nameless cowards. Only I, Offeld Skajegi, am worthy of bearing this clan's name. Offeld Skajegi? But you're my great-great-uncle. When our clan left this fortress, you and your golem stayed behind to protect it. Come to your senses, ghost. We're your descendants. You are no one. The real Skajegi would have never abandoned their creation. Those who were left forever lost the right to bear the proud name. And you have the nerve to come back here to this fortress, which was built from the blood and sweat of your grandparents and abandoned by your unworthy fathers? Ha! You will die here together with all your henchmen. Golems attack. Grinding his teeth, Jarmold lifts his steel scepter above his head. I'm doing everything I can, but his will is too strong. Destroy the golems. Harem, you must unmake his throne. I owe you nothing. Neither you or Torag. Yes, this is the perfect time to argue about theology. The gate behind you closes with a clanging sound. You will all die. You will die. You will die.
Not more runner and talker than fighter.
Do not falter.
Oh look, you're both knocked down. Oh look, one of you's dead. Oh look, two dead.
Stay behind me.
Ha. Valerie, my tank with like 40-something armor, just went down. I didn't even see what hit her. $54. It just punched her in the face. Alright. And he does not have the Breath of Life spell loaded yet. Alright, well, if we win this, I'll do, Okay, once again, we have resurrection spells, but it says that you lose as soon as your main character goes down and doesn't give you the chance to use it. Alright. Hang on.
Yes.
Anything is possible.
My skills are getting rusty.
I wrote it like I saw it.
Everywhere I go, a pall hangs over everything. Though people
Just
say it was
letting the
better
ink dry.
before I arrived.
Never a dull moment.
I am your shield.
Alright. I'll pick the same dialogue options. Just gotta try to beat it without a main character going down. Do you think the Yours 2 beta will have a good turnout with the new FF14 X-Pack launching Friday? I didn't even know there was a new FF14 expansion launching Friday. There's tons of there's lots of players that play one MMO and don't play another, so yeah, I think it'll be fun. Like, I don't play FF14, I didn't know what that was happening. I will say this is just like a beta event, you know, if people miss it, you know, they're just missing the buggiest version of the spears, not the final product, so it's not a big deal if they do.
Will prevail. Does it matter?
It freaking changed the formation, it put Knock Knock in front, what the hell?
Let us strike as one.
Repent.
I can't keep this up much
Dude,
longer.
she's getting wrecked. Pass the heal. Oh my god, the knockdowns from the force grenades are coming in clutch right now. Ugh. Those things, I want to look at what their attack rolls were. Because, like, my tank has, like, 46 armor or something, and they were hitting her, like, constantly. The last of the battle golems falls to your feet. A ghost stands to the side, shaking its fist at you. Vandals, have you any idea how much time I spent creating them? The paladin's face glistens with sweat. His fingers tremble, but with what's left of his strength, he clenches the steel scepter, and Torag's symbol with its shimmering jewel. Quick, Harem, unmake the throne. Don't do this. Don't you see? He's an imposter. He has no right to this fortress. It's mine. Let's make peace. Take the scepter from him, and I will pay you generously. Harem looks at the paladin, then at the ghost, and back, and turns to you with a bitter sneer. Look at them. Children of Torag, butting heads like two rams on a narrow mountain path. But we do need to decide something. Though these two are equally disgusting. Whose side should we take? I mean, this guy used to live here and is just defending his home. This guy's a descendant and wants the riches within. So, lawfully, he's within his rights. But, I mean, this guy just lived here. I kind of, you know, understand him. Like, this dude was just here chilling. What benefits you the most? I don't need either of them. Who are you, ghost, and what are you doing here? My name, as I mentioned, is Afeld Skajegi. I was once a famous master. The golems I made are unrivaled, either here or in the Stolen Lands, and in our homeland, the Five Kings Mountains. I created this throne and scepter to control an army of golems, ordering them to make more and more new ones. Yes, it was a glorious time. Then my fellows, worms and lice, unworthy of even wearing beards, let alone the glorious name of Skajegi, betrayed everything we lived for. They decided to abandon the road, abandon the fortress, and return home with those Waradash cowards and Langabuk morons. They even had the nerve to accuse me of betrayal. They spread rumors that my experiments emptied the treasury. What a ridiculous excuse. A true dwarf will find his own way, even without gold. He would sooner eat stones than give up his life's work. So I stayed, the last true Skajegi, the last shield of the Road of Shields. I had my golems to help protect the fortress. Perfect creatures of stone and metal, not like those cowards with stew instead of spines. I remained here and continued to guard the fortress even as my flesh decayed until there was nothing left of me but bones and adamantine will. Listen to me. I see you're no ordinary folk, probably in the service of some rich merchant, or maybe even the local ruler. We don't need to be enemies. Let me keep guarding this fortress. In return, I'll give my best golems to serve your lord. Well, you've already broken the best ones, but I'll make new ones. I mean, that's a pretty good offer, considering the other guys was asking for our help to rob this place. The glorious name Skajegi just means bearded. Why is it evil to help the ghost? I mean, he's just a citizen. Because he's undead, I guess. Pretty sure if we choose nothing, the ghost will wear down the other guy. Because the other guy needs Harem to unmake the throne. If Harem doesn't unmake the throne, the other guy will lose. He will get tired and, you know, he will fail. So I think picking this is the same as picking this, but not getting the reward. I mean, I've made like 80 good decisions. I can afford one evil one. I would say help the ghost. Harem, I'd say help the ghost and take the scepter. I like how he punched, but we heard a crossbow bolt. Yes, I didn't like him from the start. Harem approaches the paladin and breaks the steel scepter in his hand as easily as a straw. Go, servant of Torag, return home and never come back. Jarbold looks at Harem with a mix of anger and disappointment. Shaking his head, he leaves without saying a word. Oh, now he gets to go home and tell them that he got his whole clan killed. Thank you. May there be peace between us. I'll send a group of golems to serve you loyally and truthfully. Yes, yes, you are welcome. Peace, friendship, and so on. Harem's voice is full of irritation and haste. Farewell. Let's go, Mukluk. I've no wish to look at these walls, this iron, and especially those bones.
Patience.
Not then.
Okay, there are some treasure chests here. I'm gonna tap F5 just in case this guy gets mad on me opening the boxes. Flaming Burst, Adamantine, Dwarven Urgosh +3. That's a item name.
Or don't.
Is that caved in? Yeah, that's caved in. Can't go that way. This is just one big room. All right. Okay. A good tactic is send the party member the highest armor class into battle first. Unless they're fighting adamantine golems, because then it doesn't help. Harem exits the dungeon without looking back. His face bears a strange expression, a pensive half smile. You know, Mukluk, I think I've just realized something. Something very, very important. But I need to ponder it further. Let's talk about this later after we return home. I want to see something. Adamantine Golem attacks Valerie. So, whatever they roll, they add 45 to it. So they were rolling like 61 to attack. They were rolling a 20-sided dice, looking down at the result and looking up at the Dungeon Master and be like, does a 61 hit?
How much longer?
Bruh. Okay. Back home. Plus 30 base attack bonus, that just ain't right. Let's do that.
Bad day today. Caught nothing. Ate little. Torn strap. Got blister. Made hole in armor.
Oh, well, now I feel sorry for you. Even after all those nasty things you told me. Cheer up, Knock Knock. You'll be alright.
Got blister, I know. So sad.